Welcome to our next video as we travel as far south in mainland Canada you can possibly go. It is further south than Northern California. But first, let's visit Fort George in Niagara-on-the-Lake. This fort was reconstructed in the 1930s to look like it was in 1814. It was built to defend Canada from U.S. attacks from Fort Niagara, just across from the Niagara River, right at the mouth of the river. We were given a musket firing demonstration, which was very fascinating.
Speak to you folks about this right here. The Shortland pattern, tower flintlock, smoothbore, muzzle loading black powder musket.
Wow.
That's a really long name. So colloquially, they just called it the Brown Bess, as Bess was a very popular name at the time. Or, if you're talking about my musket right here, I like to call her Natasha. Now, Natasha comes in 3 separate pieces. Has anybody ever heard of the term lock, stock, and barrel before? Well, those are the 3 parts that go into the making of this musket.
With my cartridge, time is load. And cartridge. 1, 2, 3, try. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, pass. Move. 1, 2, 3. Lift your arms around. Shoulder, arms. Aim, ready. 2, 3, set. Fire.
When you jump.
Hair moves.
Okay, you're fine. Oh, you jump right here. Cover your hand.
Aim, ready. 2, 3, set. Fire. Hammer.
As we enter the officers' quarters, we see and hear swallows flying from under the porch roof. Inside the quarters, we see the various rooms. We also see the precursor of the modern tuba. We ended our Fort George visit at the soldiers' barracks. Some soldiers brought their families. The upper bunks were one family, and the lower bunks was another family. All in all, it was a very enjoyable visit. Our next stop was at Point Pelee, which was almost a 4-hour drive from St. Catharines. In the visitor center, there was a large wall map of all the national parks and historic sites in Canada. Note the "You Are Here" arrow. This map shows the full extent of Point Pelee National Park. Even after the trees, which end abruptly, you still have another 500 meters of beach to go to get to the very tip of the southernmost part of mainland Canada. We also climbed the viewing tower, from which, on a clear day, you could see the United States. Unfortunately, it was very hazy when we went. We stayed overnight in nearby Leamington and then went to Cosanti's Tropical Garden. Inside was a large indoor golf range along with a large arcade. Ruth, Ariana, and I played a round of golf and scored about 20 over par. Inside is a store where they feature all kinds of tropical plants. Unfortunately, Katya was too shy to have her picture taken here. There is also an area where we could see a snake and lemurs. Outside was a petting zoo and playground. And so ended our trip to Canada's deep south.